tuning in to another Roddy Root session here on Noise Rot TV. It's a studio session where I get to talk with local musicians, and you get to check out some new music. I'm your host, Daniel Alvarez, and you'll notice we're back at Crooked 2 Studios here in Fort Worth, Texas. Don't forget, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so you can be notified when the next video drops. Today's guest has been one of my favorite bands to come out of DFW, jumping into the scene with an impressive set of singles, an ambitious 10-song album titled Wilted, and more recently their 2023 EP Altered. With no signs of stopping anytime soon, I'm excited to say in the studio with us today we have Sorry No Refunds.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah!
That's right. Yeah, thank you guys for having us. This is an incredible opportunity. So
yeah. Thanks for being here.
Y'all have an awesome space here, so this is really cool. So
thank you.
Hell yeah. Continue to grow. These are definitely things that are really cool to do. So
hell yeah, man. We're here for you. Fuck
absolutely.
Yeah.
We love Noise Rot.
Yeah, let's go.
That's right.
Shout them out.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Again, thank y'all for being here this morning.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah. So off the bat, like you all come off as like seasoned musicians. How did the band come to be?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we've all been playing music for a long time, and personally, I had aspirations to start a band.
Yeah.
I had like a smaller band in high school, and Trey and I met right out of high school, and we wrote all of Wilted together. In fact, we produced, all of that in-house with our friend at that point. So the band at that point was just us. Our goal was to get something out and then put together a band so we could play live.
Gotcha. Oh, so you had the music ready.
Yes, because, booking shows without having anything out there is tough. Right. So we wanted to have music out so we could, have something to show people as we're getting booked.
But, like, a whole album, it's an ambitious,
it took us probably a year.
COVID. It was all COVID.
It was during
perfect.
COVID. Yeah, so that helped. We did it in-house. And I think for the time, it's all been a learning process, and we're still learning. So, but I think for doing it in-house, super DIY, it turned out good. So it started with the two of us. We've had a couple come and go members. We met Mckee, he is an incredible drummer.
Bro, you're a motherfucker on the drums. Holy shit, you're badass.
We met Mckee. We actually posted an ad when we were at the point where we were ready to start getting shows on Facebook.
Desperate.
Yeah, so we were looking on Facebook, and he responded to a post, and we jammed, and it was immediate chemistry.
That's all it takes.
And
That's
same
awesome.
thing with Kyle, but we actually found out after we had mutual friends. So same thing through Facebook, but great chemistry, and so that's.
No, that's awesome. I've done like the Craigslist search for members, and you kind of find some like cool guys and some weirdos.
Hey,
and you're like, all right.
Sure. We did not know what we were. This was best case scenario.
I prefer the weirdos, but I guess we got
the weirdos for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we're weird for sure.
Nah.
But yeah, that's that. And then I think we've tried to practice every week. So that's working on new songs, working on, we have a studio that we work in now.
Awesome.
So
we're
working on demos and planning for album 3. So that's kind of what we've been doing. And just,
Is that so y'all did the Altered EP there as well?
We did. So there were 2 EPs or just 2 song singles that we released. Altered, and right before that was Bankhead.
Right.
And that had Pseudo and Better of Me. Yeah. On it. So good songs, and then we did Altered, and I think The River got the most traction out of any song we've done yet.
Gotcha.
So that was really cool. But that was all done in-house. We've continued to invest in gear. We have kind of a similar space that we are continuing to work on, and so we have that. So pretty sick.
Well, that's awesome. So like coming out the gates, now that you have like the body of work there for you, has it been easier getting shows? Have you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Gotcha. And we've made friends with. Bands are so friendly. It's you guys that make the scene go, because as you guys know, venues keep closing, and it seems like the support for local art, at least in our area. I'm born and raised here, so I don't really know what's outside, but it's people like you guys that give us a platform to be able to play.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been able to get shows.
And you've mentioned y'all got something like in Austin.
We have something in Austin, so that's going to be really fun. It's at Valhalla Tavern on July 6th.
Any bands willing to come on?
Yeah, we're still trying to fill that ticket. So if there's anybody in Austin that is interested in similar sound, send us a DM. We're always happy to chat. But we've got Aliens Overhead coming down with us, and they're a sick emo 3-piece band that we played with
in the heart of Denton.
Heart of Denton.
Y'all try
That's another scene I want to get into is Denton.
Denton's great. Denton's great.
Absolutely.
It's like no bars, no holes, like all types of fucking.
That's what I need.
It's awesome.
That's what we need. So yeah.
So are y'all like divide and conquer? Like y'all have gotten pretty comfortable with DFW time to kind of do the metro, like the other cities around town.
Absolutely. So I think that's just kind of the way. Hopefully we get we bring some draw, the other bands bring draw, and it's just new exposure to people outside. And hopefully if they like it, they listen and share. Yeah, that's kind of part of. I would love to do like a little statewide tour or something.
Yeah,
I mean that's definitely
a little
things
Texas
that we
run.
want to do. Now being an artist is really tough. All working for full-time jobs, and so that always gets tricky. Finding the balance between work, but we do a really good job of it. I mean, being able to practice once a week. And
that's great. Some people were like, oh, we get like once a month.
Absolutely.
I know some bands where they have to fly in their members from like other states.
Amazing.
We've met a lot.
Yeah, and they're still sick.
We meet up like twice a year to rehearse, and then they just like
somehow they're always tight.
Always tight.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. So y'all been a band since like 2021 then, about 2020. You said during COVID y'all were developing everything. With the new stuff, you have more members kind of like adding their personalities into the actual 100%. New music now. So that's kind of cool.
So another thing that's interesting on Wilted, we didn't have a drummer at that point. So we all worked together to get the best MIDI drum sound possible. And everything that's come out since, we are live drums, mixed really well. Kean is a producer.
Yeah, he is.
So he is now our guy.
There you go. No, you got.
We're doing it all in-house for free. We have whips. We whip him if he's not working hard enough. Flail him. You behave.
Hey, did you like Wilted's drums?
I was listening to it earlier, actually, and I was like, for MIDI drums, it's pretty convincing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, there you go.
That's high praise right there for me.
But does it sound like it's written by a drummer or a guitarist? Because
Guitarist, for sure.
100%. It totally loops.
Boom, bum,
It has like,
boom,
it has a loop to it, like a guitar player.
Gotcha. I do that a lot, yeah.
For sure.
And then I was going to ask, y'all have any like nightmare gigs yet? Because I was like asking like newer bands. That seems to come up a little bit.
Yeah, it's always technical issues.
The Arlington one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we played outside.
What happened?
Yeah, quick story.
Yeah, this
what
is
happened?
hilarious.
We played this Arlington Music and Arts Festival that was outside in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
And they had it was an outdoor stage, and they had it run off of these generators, like portable gasoline generators. And we were the first bands to use amps, and it blew our amps. Everybody that plugged into it, our amps blew. So we had to run through direct. The first 20 minutes of our set was us looking around stage going, everybody just like staring at us. So yeah, that was probably the biggest nightmare. And then as soon as we got it fixed, I broke a string.
No,
it just gets
worse.
And it was just like, I just put the guitar down and.
Man, did they pay for that shit?
No.
What the fuck?
Absolutely not.
Hell no. What the fuck?
Of course not. But, is what it is. Yeah. That sets the bar low. So
Yeah. You can't get any worse than that.
Well, hell yeah. Well, let's go ahead. We'll jump into the rest of your set.
All right. Let me make sure I'm in tune here. So this next song we're going to play is called The Hills, and it is really fun. We play it at almost every show right now because I think it's one of our favorites off of the new album. Kind of has a mathy sounds mixed with, dipped in some grunge.
Some jazz fusion.
Some jazz fusion.
Jazz fusion.
Maybe some little avant-garde too.
Some EDM.
Some EDM.
Yeah.
Fusion with funk. We've got a little Americana mixed in there. With a touch of death metal.
I should have just beatboxed on the first album.
Honestly, for real.
Some like corn beatbox.
Yeah.
Some vinyl scratches. Vinyl scratches.
Yeah.
All right, this one's called The Hills.
tune again? That was a new song called If I Tried.
Album 3.
Album
Yeah,
3.
so it'll be a little while till that one's out, but I can't wait. That one's my favorite.
Yeah, our second album's gonna come out somewhere in June, right, boys?
Yes. June.
June.
Yeah, so y'all do have a new album coming out?
Yeah, we sure do. So it is coming out in June. Still working out some details. Make sure to give us a follow on socials, and we certainly will be posting updates about that.
Hell yeah, and we'll have your social right there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I would be looking for that in June. Something cool about this one is one of my favorite bands is All Get Out, and Nathan Hussey is the frontman of that band, and he is doing all the production for it. So he's in South Carolina. We tracked everything ourselves, and then he's sent everything to him. So he's been working through it, and it's been awesome to work with. So definitely a referral. He's easily reached if anybody's needing some help on that. But he's the one doing this album. So pretty cool.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thanks, Nathan. You're the best.
This next song is off of our new single called Altered, but the song is called The River.
The River.
It's a very sad boy song.
Yeah. It's okay to cry.
Try
Hell yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Sorry, no refunds. Again, here on the Rotted Roots Sessions. So, who hurt you, bro? You good? Who said who hurt you? Like these lyrics.
hurt me?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like lyrically, like you got like some
sad boy. You know, I was definitely a sad boy back in high school. I think high school is tough for anybody.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's
Never grew
tough. Never grew up. I still got that teenage angst even at 27.
So-
But you know, yeah, I think. You know, there's only so many topics you can write songs about. I struggle writing like story songs.
I was gonna
so
ask,
I'm more
yeah.
kind of just relate to like emotions of the past and
gotcha,
shit
kinda,
like that. But
kind of nostalgic, kind of like
nostalgia, yeah, a lot of nostalgia, just battling depression and the you know tough parts of life and stuff like that. So it all,
Right.
you know, kind of some sad songs. My wife is always on me. She's like, "Wife, you need to write a happy song." Like, yeah, like a song about me. I like John Mayer. Make music like him.
Trying to do that, Connor, for one of the new ones.
Yeah, we did do a happy song.
Oh, yeah?
that we're still working through.
Hey.
A love song.
That's album 3, so it will be a while from that. We got to get album 2 out.
Yeah,
Right.
We're
tune in
so
5 years.
ambitious. We're like,
No,
just trying to get
that's
stuff
great.
out, but yeah, for
That's,
sure.
There's a lot of bands that kind of have a struggle with like continuing to write like more and more music that's still cohesive to like the band, so to speak, without
Right.
going a whole nother left field, so to speak.
We're kind of going
Yeah.
crazy places for a little bit.
Yeah, you know, and that's another thing to touch on is just what we all bring to the table as far as like music that we listen to.
Right.
So I'm really into like the Midwestern emo, you know.
Right.
I love Brand New. I'm wearing a Brand New shirt.
I do love Brand New.
A little bit softer stuff like Pine Grove. I love Pine Grove.
I've recently got into them
They're
this year.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I get, you know, stuff like that. Trey is kind of similar, but more so in the 90s Nirvana,
Yeah.
Tool.
Okay.
What'd you say your favorite? I know you like Coldplay. And then, yeah.
I know
I
you
love
like Taylor
Coldplay.
Swift.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
you're
I
a big
love Coldplay.
Swiftie, right? JB?
So good.
I know, yes.
And then Kian is like our prog head. So he likes like
Gotcha.
Porcupine Tree.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Haken,
Haken.
And
Oh,
his favorite
Haken's
band
badass
is the
too.
Beatles.
The Beatles.
I've gotten a lot into
I really like the
Midwest emo,
Beatles.
like the stuff Connor likes. I really like the math rock stuff a lot.
Right.
Really cool.
Well, I feel like as a drummer, like you got a little bit more like interesting things to kind of take away from it. You know what I mean?
Ever since he's been in the band, he's just been helping
He
us
pushes
write.
us too. Well, he pushes us a lot on like time signatures and trying to get outside
Right.
of what we're comfortable with.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So then I wanted to ask, like, as a band, it's kind of like a deeper question. Like, who do you think you make music for? Like, what do you want people to take away when they hear your band? Or it
guess
could
if
just be like for fun too. I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
need to be that
definitely
deep.
for fun. I would say
It's for our own indulgence.
yeah, our own indulgence. I mean, if people can relate to the songs, I think a lot of them are probably relatable on a lyrical level.
Right.
Certainly trying to get to, you know, band or people that listen to similar bands. So just
Right.
have another option out there of, you know, different kinds of music and
'Cause-
trying to promote that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a tough question.
Yeah,
Just,
because I asked because like for me, like again lyrically, like it touches what I really enjoy in music. It's emotional,
Yes.
and it paints a really vivid picture. And then like sonically, the music itself is like it's enthralling. It like catches my attention. Like it checks all my boxes. And so when I first heard you guys, and I was like, they have an album, and I was like, and I can listen to the whole body of work, and I was like, it's
Right.
all really good.
Aw,
Yeah, so
thanks,
it's just
man.
been on my radar for a hot minute.
Well,
And
that's
then
awesome.
I know the last song in y'all set is the one that like really resonates with me. Like I really like that song a lot.
The River, the one we just played?
River and Disintegrate.
Disintegrate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Disintegrate. Yeah, and that's always our closer. And that one actually is going to be on the second album. That's going to be the last
Awesome.
song on the second album, and we're going to do a remaster on it. So I'm excited to kind of revamp that.
Yeah.
But I think the second, if you like Disintegrate, I think the second album is kind of in that vein.
Awesome.
And then the album 3 we've been working on is definitely more, I'd say, mathy. We're trying to
Hey.
really again push ourselves.
Very aggressive sounding a little bit too.
I mean, most of the songs that are going to be on album 2, we have had written for a long time. I mean, other than a handful of a few.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like a lot of them, you know, the album 3 is really what we've all been able to.
Yeah, the second album's more of a bridge between Connor and I and with them too.
Yeah.
It's more of
Gotcha.
a bridge.
We picked all upbeat songs for this album
Yeah.
very mostly.
And Kian's like, we got to do something under 5 minutes. It has to.
Yeah, well, see, I know that sounds weird because I like prog, but the reason I'm saying is because you have to catch people's attention.
Right.
And now we do have a few that are longer where we do some cool time signature bridges and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, people's attention spans, I mean, like what, TikTok videos and stuff are like 30 seconds, 15
That's
seconds.
going to get banned.
Yeah, figuring out marketing in this crazy world is a whole nother beast.
We suck at social.
Yeah, I mean, we try to post maybe once a week, if that.
Right.
And I mean, I definitely would be doing more if more time was available.
And
I
it
also
does
don't
come
want to
down to
just
that.
like make videos of me going like,
Yeah, you want like a genuine connection with your audience. Yeah, it's an interesting time we live in.
Yeah. But it is a very interesting time. And we'll see what happens with TikTok. I guess that's going bye-bye unless somebody buys it. You should buy it.
Yeah.
You do a great
Shit,
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
DJ's TikTok. All right. Well, I believe we have one more.
Yeah.
All right. So, speak of Disintegrate, that's what we're gonna play. So this one's really fun. Always, usually our closing song. So really appreciate you having us, man.
Thank
and we'll
you,
close it
guys.
out with this one. Will you guys bow your heads with me?
Refunds on the fucking Roddy
Thank you
Root
guys.
sessions.
Check us out on socials and stay tuned for June when that album drops.
Thank you,
and
guys.
go follow Noise Rot because they truly are a huge pillar for local music and art here.
We're trying, man.
Deej,
We're trying.
Your team, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, you
It's
guys are good
DJ.
too.
Yeah, DJ, Daniel,
Cool.
Daddy,
Alright.
Poppy, whatever you want to call me.
I love it. Well, these guys are awesome, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Fuck yeah, guys.
Alright.
Thank you so much. Well, with that said, thank you for tuning in to another Roddy Root session here on Noise Rod TV. I was your host, Daniel Alvarez. We were here at Crooked 2 Studios, and again, we were with Sorry No Refunds. Until next time, peace.